This is ASS Breaking News.
Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar!
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thanksgiving Eve. Thank you, you heroes, for joining us and being away from your family today. I hope you guys got some of those cum-filled donuts in the back, because we all know how much you guys love the president's cum. A couple of scheduling matters that we would like to get over before we get to your questions is the president will be meeting with OPEC over the weekend. He's going to be getting on his knees and sucking dick for some more oil. He does this because he loves you all. Now, I'd like to get to some of your questions, if you don't mind, over, yes, Brock Jerkison over at ASS News. Yes, Brock.
Jen Yazaki, thank you so much for taking my question. First of all, you said that President Biden previously is going to be pardoning a turkey. How could he be pardoning a turkey and not his own son for having sex with his dead son's widow?
Thank you very much for that question. And he pardons the turkey because that's the type of person he is. He is a very merciful president. He sees that the two first offenses of selling cigarettes on the curb really don't justify the death sentence. So good on him for seeing it for what it is and pardoning this turkey. He will be stuffing his mom later, though.
Just as a quick follow-up, Ms. Yazaki, you said earlier that Hunter Biden is selling his paintings for $500,000. Is that money going to be spread amongst Americans, or is that going to be specifically for Hunter Biden's paternity fees?
Look, Hunter Biden has done a very good job in his hand paintings. Okay, when you eat glue for as long as you have growing up, it kind of gets hard to be able to do proper hand painting and finger paintings. So I think where we should be looking at this story is in a way that it's very reassuring to the American people. This is a heartwarming story. This isn't a story that needs to be brought down. It's to showcase that, no matter what, no matter where you are in the IQ scale, where you are in the spectrum, you can make it here in the United States. And I think that's the message that we should be pushing. But I want to move on to something that we're going to be doing just before Thanksgiving. I think it's a good outreach program that we're doing, and it's a student over from Loudoun County zooming in. Yes, what is your question, kid?
Miss Yazaki, I saw my mom coming in crying over the grocery bill and said I couldn't get my favorite cookie. Why can't I have my favorite cookie? Now I can't have Mommy Milky.
Okay, look, kid. Real, I'm going to be really, really sure because you look like you can handle it, but this is your mother's fault. Okay, this is her fault for not saving those 2 cents she could have saved in the 4th of July over hot dogs instead of guzzling them down. So we need to see you and your family, and especially your mother, step it up a little bit. This is their fault. Instead of going for 3 or 4 turkeys this year, settle for 2 drumsticks. Even if you have 15 guests coming in, 2 potatoes for the mashed potatoes, a box of macaroni and cheese, and you're done. You don't need to go all out. That's the problem with Americans and their families right now. They just go a little bit too much.
Well,
what's your other question?
My mom only had enough money to get just enough for 1 kid. So now we're deciding who's going to not eat. How do we decide?
Holy shit, where the fuck did they get these kids? Okay, look. Have you watched Squid Game? Okay, there's a game in Squid Game where they go over a glass bridge. All right? So whoever dies between the 2 of you guys, right then and there, at least have some fun doing it. And also, you wouldn't have to starve to death. So that's my message to you guys. Please, have some fun this year. Play Squid Game. If some people die, more food for everyone else. All right, we're going to go over to the last question. Our favorite reporter right over there, Miss Jen Rubin.
Jen,
queen.
hi. Oh,
How's it going, Jen Rubin?
Oh, thanks for having me.
Some lightheartedness. That's what we need here. We're all family here. We love you. Come on, Jen. Give me your question. What do you need?
Jen, I have two questions for you. First of all, who is the best president and why is it Biden?
Well, that's a very good question. And I love where your head's at, honestly. I think more people should be reporters just like you, especially when we're reporting on this administration. You are unbiased, straight to the point. It's just absolutely amazing. The heroic questions you ask are just amazing to see in journalism. This is why journalism exists right here. And honestly, he is the greatest president that you can find right now because he listens to the American people. He doesn't stutter.
My second question for you. Hold on, Jen.
He goes straight
before I let you go. My second question is, when are we going to execute Bill O'Reilly, and can I be a part of it?
I'm Bill O'Reilly. Well, when we're going to execute Bill O'Reilly right when we're also able to get Candace.
Candace? I feel like the girl in the ring.
Well, you can come out of the screen anytime, baby.
Ooh.
And welcome, Habibis, to another Habibi Power Hour. Oh, yes.
Where's the intro, Spencer?
Perhaps forego the turkey. Bear with me. I know that is the staple of the Thanksgiving meal. However, some people think turkey is overrated, and so it tends to be the most expensive thing on the table.
How long were you there? I was in jail for 87 days, and this goes as follows in with Len Wood.
We're gonna build back better.
All right, gonna go back. Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's going on, Habibis? I'm Siraj Hashmi.
And I'm Mujahed Kobbe.
And we're the Habibi Bros. Welcome to another Habibi Power Hour. How y'all doing? How you doing, Jay?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you.
You're looking good.
Absolutely great.
You are looking phenomenal. And I have to say, kind of sexy.
Honestly, and I did the makeup myself. I know you can't tell because like it looks very professionally and well done, but honestly, it was.
I have to say, wood.
Oh, good. That's exactly the look I was going for to give you wood.
Rock hard right now. Habibis, happy early Thanksgiving. I want to be the first ones to wish you and your family a wonderful holiday. Hope you guys are enjoying it with family this year. And if you have a COVID bouncer, I hope you punch them right in the face.
Please. Please, because that is just the worst thing.
Yeah.
I mean, just don't invite the people. Just don't invite it. You don't want them there anyways. Why make up?
If you need a bouncer, if you need a bouncer, you probably shouldn't be doing Thanksgiving anyways.
Right.
As always, Habibis, you can follow us on Twitter. I'm on Twitter at Siraj Hashmi. You can find Jay at Assliken, ASSLIKEN. You can find our producer, Spencer Sachs, at Spencer_Sachs. Ben Morrissey at Ben Morrissey 16. And oh god, I'm dying.
This is why you need to have a COVID mandate before you go to.
Seriously, you can find our Habibi Bros at Habibi_Bros. Of course, in the description of this video, I update a lot of stuff. Go ahead and check us out on all of our Discord servers, Instagrams, Patreons, you name it. Locals. Oh god, what's wrong with me?
I don't know. But I
swallow the hair from that wig.
The carpet does match the drapes.
Exactly. Oh man. Oh, we're gonna.
Jesus. Are you okay, bro?
Oh, Jesus. All right. Sorry about that, Habibis. Wow. Oh man, about to cry.
No worries. Hey, what are you drinking?
Water and Coke Zero.
Okay. First of all, you bitch. Secondly,
I'm still sick, man.
this is a oh my god.
Hold on, Spencer, hop in here for me. I need to go get some tussin.
Was I just was I replaced now? Let's go. I'm replacing him. Let's go.
Uh-oh. What up, Spencer? Hey, you did pretty well on your debut of acting. I mean, but one thing you need to learn is not to read your lines.
Well, you see, as a little kid like myself, you see the little kids have the little like note cards that they have when they're reading off the questions from the teleprompter. So I was just reading off the teleprompter. Perfect. And to Anthony Rivera, I saw your comment, and no, I will not learn my lines ever. No.
Well, I mean, the thing is, most of our stuff is, I mean, to your surprise, you're all surprised. It might come as a shock, but we don't script these openings at all. We come up with an idea, and then the rest of it is improvised. I know it's shocking, but
well, you put on your own damn makeup, so I think that's improvising enough.
Right? I did a pretty good job, honestly. No, it
was great.
I was impressed by myself.
Exactly. It was well done.
And it was a good shade of red, too. I mean,
it was a very what's the word?
It's the same one your mother uses.
I was gonna say the media red. I think media red is a good red.
Media red.
Very good it's good under the desk. Bill Clinton would know.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I think it would be a good red.
That is good. What plans do you got for Thanksgiving?
I'm just going home.
I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because it's haram. And I'm a very strict Muslim.
Of course.
As you can tell.
I do read end quote on off the note card. I like to take my speech lessons from the current president.
Oh my God. I've had arak in so long.
What's it called?
So, it's called arak. ARAK. And what it really tastes like is sambuca. Sambuca is an Italian drink, and it's made from grapes. But this one it's actually 100 proof, 50%. Like, this is gonna get me fucked up. Okay, Faye. This is very Islamophobic. This is very, very Islamophobic. Muslim men wear eyeliner. They wear eyeliner. The reason why they wear eyeliner is because in the desert it helps capture the dust and the sand from going into the eyes. So I'm not very far off. I mean, Prophet Muhammad wore eyeliner. So I live my life as Prophet Muhammad would. Like, I am the man who lives his life exactly as Muhammad did. I am his example. I mean, I'm his example, really.
Steph, because I know you're watching. I did call myself a little kid. However, I don't think I passed the age test according to the Lincoln Project. So I don't think I passed the young person.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't wear a skirt and go into girls' bathrooms in Loudoun County, I think you'll be all right.
No.
The Saxon ass show. It's very good. I honestly don't know. I hope he's okay. He might actually be dying right now. I hope he's getting a drink. That's what I'm hoping for, because it's Thanksgiving Eve. I'm really happy all your Habibis are here. And we're going to get fucked up. That's what's going to happen. And we're going to talk about some fucked up shit.
When do we not talk about fucked up shit? I mean, like, we like success. We like buildings of success.
Yes, we like to fly into buildings of success. There was a tweet that came up. You should, which is hilarious. I just tweeted it, and it's you should go ahead and bring it up. You'll know it when you see it, and I think it's a very it's very good.
No! Oh no! Oh no, guys! That's all I can say.
It's a very, very good tweet. You should go ahead and bring it up. I mean, I don't know what this person was thinking when he brought this stat up. And it's, what is this? Is this a baseball stat?
Yeah, so it's talking about payroll with the MLB. Basically, they're saying that the payroll for the Rays, they're known as Moneyball, like of baseball. They basically spend no money, but they're good every year, and it's complex of why, has to do with a lot of analytics and a lot of other stuff. But so they're saying that the contract they spent on one shortstop, who's a great player, fantastic player for the team, one of the best players of the team, as some people would say, is given the exact same contract.
Was that a gay Donald Trump? Is that what you did? You just did a gay Donald Trump. You put a lisp in it, and then you just wanted to be a gay Donald Trump. The gay came natural.
No. So they're basically making a joke about this. And so then Jay.
Well, because exactly what it looks like. It looks like there's two flying rays going into the Twin Towers. And honestly, I'm sick and tired of these people using my culture to get retweets.
You know, I wonder how quick it's going to take for this account to get banned. I mean, it shouldn't take that long for you, but I'm surprised it's taken this long.
I am too. I've gotten a couple of warnings and stuff, but I haven't been completely taken off Twitter. I haven't even been in Twitter jail yet. I mean, that might.
You know who was in Twitter jail though? You know who was in Twitter jail?
Who?
Blake, bisexual.
Oh well, because honestly,
he was in Twitter jail.
Yes, when you steal an election like he did, there's going to be some repercussions that's going to happen. We're seeing it now. Honestly, this will all stop if he just resigns. Do the right thing. Do the right thing, Blake. Just do the right thing.
I mean, you either can get impeached or you can resign. I mean, you can go the Nixon route of resigning. You can go the impeachment route of nobody yet. Who knows? I mean, honestly, politics is so in the gutter at this point. Like, who the hell knows what's going to happen? It's a mess.
I'm really worried about Siraj, but I think he'll be back. I mean, once he's done, being a little bitch, he'll be back.
He's back.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Sorry about that, Habibis.
Is that coffee?
No, it's tea with honey.
Jesus Christ, man. This is a power hour, not a little bitch hour.
Don't make me cough more. I'm going to die. Oh, fuck.
So, do you have the Rona, or you just have a code?
No, I don't have Rona. Of course I don't have Rona.
Is it just a cold?
It's been an existing cold. Just hasn't gone away. Oh, God. Damn, our producer had to carry the beginning because a boomer drank the DC water and smoked the DC weed, which you can't handle. Wow.
I mean, there's some truth to it. It might be just a little bit of truth, but there is some truth to it.
Wow. Kate even thinks about the Rona.
Says the man with the Rona.
Anyways, well, if I die, then the Jeopardy nerds will be extremely happy, right, Jay?
Oh, 100%. Essentially. So, Habibis who are watching, new Habibis who are here, every time you hear 100% or essentially, you have to take a drink. Now, since Siraj is being a little bitch, I'm going to need you guys to carry him for him. and drink with me because I'm about to get fucked up. I barely had half of this and it's already fucking me up.
Good.
This is gonna get good.
We are not gonna go for too long tonight because obviously I'm dying, but we'll do the best we can. Do the best we can. So, Jay, what are you thankful for this year?
This year, I am thankful that my message of eating ass is being spread across all corners of the nation, just like Dan's mom over the weekend. And the stigma behind it is being lifted. I am also thankful for the Habibis for always dunking on you when they find the opportunity to dunk on you. And lastly, I am thankful for you.
Jay, I'm thankful for you too. I'm also thankful for Spencer, even though he should be fired. I'm thankful for Ben, who also should be fired.
I don't
fuck those guys, right? I'm very appreciative of how things have taken off this year. You know, things happening with Rumble, things are happening with all different. It's been a difficult year for sure, but I welcome the change, and it's nice being an unemployed lib journo, gay incel, whose wife always leaves him.
Right.
Exactly. So, Habibis, tell us what you're thankful about in the chat. I'd like to hear it. I'd like to see it. We'll read them out as the show goes along. In the meantime, let's talk about some of the news that happened this week. First of all, Jay, what did happen? Oh, that's right.
Look at the doc boomer.
I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I'm not going to be able to do as much reading as I normally able to because, of course, I got like the cough sweats for some reason.
The cough sweats?
Yeah, the cough sweats.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, you start sweating from coughing too much. Never had that before?
No, I've never had that before.
Oh, you should have it. It's great. I'm going through it right now. What's weird is I actually haven't been coughing all day, and as soon as I start the show, that's when I start coughing like crazy.
It's okay. The shock of my beauty and how well I put the makeup on would get the best of anyone and everyone. That's 100% true.
That's like
100% true. All right. Let's start reading. Go get Ernie. Yeah, go get Ernie.
I'm just gonna go get Ernie. I'm just gonna go get him. This is, fuck it. Everything that's happening, we're just gonna. Spencer, get back in here. I'm getting Ernie.
Wow, I'm back because. By the way, Faye, I know you only have a 2 rule. I know this is the 3rd time. Whatever. I know
Don't worry.
But Maddie,
don't worry. It's a special. This is a special case.
Very true.
But for some reason, the doc you sent and made, it just doesn't. It's not. It's not coming up for some reason, and I have no idea why.
It's 100% there.
No, I know it's there, but there's nothing. I wish I could share it with you because it is just completely. Everything. Did I really?
Yeah.
Did I delete it all?
Hit Command Z.
Okay, hold on. Is it back?
No, it's still gone.
What the fuck? Is it back?
No, it's not there, Chief.
Dude, I have no idea why it does that. Every time you do a document and you save it, it comes up blank here.
Oh, because I know what you did.
What did I do?
For this version, I think you changed the version. There you go. I fixed it.
No, but the thing is, you didn't fix it. You didn't because it's still not showing up here. I'm in the document, but it's blank.
Reload the doc. It shouldn't be hard for us,
dude. It's blank. Okay, here it is. All right, we're here.
We need the what is it? Pakistani technician.
The Pakistan. Well,
What's his title?
Siraj's
technically?
uncles. Right.
Ah, yes.
All right,
The ones who
guys.
fixed his Wi-Fi. The ones who fixed cable Wi-Fi.
There he is.
There we go. There he is.
There he is.
All right, Ernie. What's up? Sit, buddy. Sit. Ernie, sit. Oh,
Blake, you should resign,
should
Blake.
resign. You should.
But as
Yes.
you were coming in, I pulled up the story
Mhm.
so we can go over a little bit of the news of the week. And
Where do we want to start?
I think we can start with the Ahmed Albury case. Abiri.
Well, the
Ahmoud.
trial of
Ahmoud.
Travis and Gregory McMichael and William Bryan.
Yes.
How they were all found convicted of Ahmaud Arbery's murder.
Right. But I mean, hypothetically, if these killers were white, they would be walking right now.
Exactly.
They would be completely
Actually,
acquitted of all charges.
No bullshit. If they never leaked that video, they would have never been charged. It's the ultimate list. Like you get on the all-time list when you do that.
When you do stupid shit like that, which is incriminate yourself.
Yes. It's amazing. Actually. I mean, I'm really glad. I'm actually very happy that they were finally convicted, but there was a part of me I was wondering, man, what if they don't get convicted? What if they
do walk? Well, the problem is that, I mean, although there are some cases where injustice happens, I think there's a little bit of it overblown from our perception.
What do you mean?
I mean, when the evidence is there, you're not going to see them walk.
Well, yeah, I mean,
unless they're black, like O.J. Simpson.
Again, if there was no video of the actual shooting, they would probably walk.
Right.
What is it, Ernie? We're trying to talk about serious stuff, and you're ruining it. Why are you ruining it, Ernie? He wants to hump some.
Oh, he's looking for something. Yeah, he's looking for it.
He probably sees the Jen Rubin wing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I want some."
Oh yeah. Well, he's gonna go put some gel in it for you, so you can mold it a little bit better.
Well, the one thing I'll say though is that I was honestly scouring the internet for bad Ahmaud Arbery takes, and I couldn't find anything, because most people were in consensus that yes, the jury came to the right verdict, and these people should absolutely be convicted of Ahmaud Arbery's death. And they just, lock him up and throw away the key.
Yeah. I'm really glad for it because, I mean, justice happened in this case and in the Rittenhouse case. And it was really funny that there was no real media attention on this case in comparison to what was happening with Kyle Rittenhouse, which is very, very weird to me because they wanted to make it like it was a racial thing in the Kyle Rittenhouse case, and he killed black people and all this kind of false narrative being pushed through. And all of that is in this case right here. But we didn't hear anything.
Spencer, get back in here.
What's up?
Is it actually your birthday today?
No, my birthday's on Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, happy early birthday, Spencer.
Thank you.
As a birthday present,
You're fired.
You're fucking fired.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, your sister? Hold on. Wait, your sister? Where was your sister?
Dude, no. Jay, I guarantee you, this is not going to go the way you think it is. Or is it Spencer's mom in the chat?
Is it Spencer's mom or your sister? I mean, either way, it's fine. Sup?
S. Dempsey 71 on Rumble says, Yalla Habibi, I am new to your show. What's your objective? Jay, what's our objective?
Our objective is to spread the holy message of eating mothers' asses.
And also hold the media accountable.
Thank you. Yes,
That too. But and then basically anyone in power accountable. Say what needs to be said.
and chill with the Habibis.
I feel like that's always the buried lead, is that we just, we try to hold people to account, but really it's about the ass eating and the bourbon drinking.
Yes, on Jeopardy nerds
And Earn, of course.
and dunking on Jeopardy nerds. Absolutely.
Man, yo, the Jeopardy nerds fucking hate me.
I don't even know why.
They like are wishing death upon me. Like, I've never experienced this since like Al Qaeda wanted to kill me. Yo, that's like number 1 and 2. It's Al Qaeda and then the Jeopardy nerds. Those are if they could,
they would get you.
They definitely cut my head off. Frostbite, send Jay to get Mother, reunite him with his uncles. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Ahmed and Muhammad are very bored right now, anyways, in Gitmo. They're WhatsApping me right now, all these different conspiracy theories.
But I have to say the juries in the last week are 2 for 2. They batted 1,000. They shot 100% from the field and getting the verdicts right on both on Travis and Gregory McMichael and William Bryan, as well as Kyle Rittenhouse. And they're 2 completely different cases, but because of the way the media portrays it, it looks like it was, only justice is served in one part of the country and not the other.
Right. And it's so like weird to me how strongly they wanted Kyle Rittenhouse to be convicted and thrown in jail, even though he did nothing wrong.
There. If anybody had watched any part of the trial, this whole idea about crossing state lines. First of all, the gun that was used, the rifle that Kyle had, was in Wisconsin. It's not like he brought it from Illinois to Wisconsin for this particular purpose. So this idea of crossing state lines with a firearm is complete bunk.
Wait, you're saying he didn't buy the gun in a fair on the state line through a loophole?
Out the ass.
Out the ass.
And then you got Binger basically holding the rifle with his finger on the fucking trigger, probably pointing it at the jury because his case is going so badly that he might as well just try to shoot and kill some of the jurors.
Trying to scare them shitless by looking like a fucking idiot. I mean, some of the stuff that they were trying to get out, the case that they were trying to make, all of it just made 0 sense. 0 cents. And I love there was one that they were saying, one of the prosecutors was stating like how everyone has a right to defend themselves. And it's like, no shit. That's exactly what he did right here.
Jay, this is real talk. This is the precedent they're setting. And, I often, last week we were just bombarded with so many stories. We had to just like constantly gloss over everything. But let's just talk. Let's just like dive into this shit for a second. This is the precedent that they're setting, specifically gun control advocates. This idea about crossing state lines is all about trying to move forward new legislation to try to prevent people from bringing guns to different states when it's completely legal to do so. That's one aspect. That is, and they're also trying to whittle away the idea of self-defense as a legal concept.
I mean, Stephen Colbert was talking about how they should change the laws to make it where somebody like Kyle Rittenhouse would be convicted.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, look, Hobby says Andrew Coffey IV. Yes, there's Andrew Coffey IV. You have Kenneth Walker, Breonna Taylor's surviving boyfriend. Both of them are black. Both of them were initially charged with basically use of lethal force with a weapon. Either they shot at police or they killed police, whatever the case may be. Both of them were charged with that. Both of them were acquitted on grounds of self-defense on those charges. Now, Andrew Coffey, he was in possession of a firearm as a convicted felon, so he is going to serve jail time for that. But on the grounds of self-defense, he was acquitted. That verdict came on the same day as the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. And both Coffey and Walker are black and involved in pretty big deal shootings.
And Coffey shot at police officers.
Both of them did. Both Walker and Coffey did.
Yeah, and they got off of those charges. And it's really hilarious because all fucking day, you had all of these blue checks and media personalities coming in and saying, well, what if Kyle Rittenhouse was black, he would have been dead before he even got there. And this right here is this is the hypothetical if Kyle Rittenhouse was black times 100.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is it's like, the Sith dealing in absolutes. Like, it's just not always like that. It's a case-by-case scenario. And, maybe you could say probability-wise, if Kyle Rittenhouse was black, he probably would be treated with lethal force. Maybe. It doesn't always happen. Again, because you have these extenuating circumstances and, different cases. It's just, when you're losing the argument, in which case a lot of people on the left were, the immediate go-to is to make it about race. And interestingly enough, I don't like to bring myself into this conversation, but now I'm reminded by basically all the Jeopardy nerds trying to drag me yesterday and today and over the list. I literally listed the Women's March tweet. I'm sure Spencer can pull it up. Spencer, if you can find that Women's March tweet so we could properly drag it, give you the context. God, basically, I just listed that tweet, but even if I was just dunking on, these Jeopardy nerds who are trying to come after me and my wife, once they ran out of that argument, and it's obviously a tired argument or a tired line, they immediately say, "Why are all your followers racist, Siraj?" Again, that is the go-to, and that is sort of like just like a broad. That's a microcosm of sort of like how many people on the left approach things. It's like if they can't win an argument, they're just going to say something is racist, bigoted, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic, you name it, Jay. I mean, it's happened all the time. Like, that is just the way a lot of them operate. And I'm sick of that shit, man. It's tiring.
Of course. And it doesn't have the same impact as it used to anymore. It really, really doesn't. Because it's not making sense to a lot of people. A lot of people are waking up to this type of argument that they're trying to make. And you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that are just completely sick of it.
Zoom on that tweet, Spencer, on the Women's March. I'll read it out for you. The Women's March tweets out, "We apologize deeply for the email that was sent today. $14.92 was our average donation amount this week. It was an oversight on our part to not make the connection to a year of colonization, conquest, and genocide for indigenous people, especially before Thanksgiving." Obviously, in reference to Christopher Columbus. And that's why I had to use the Listifer Columbus right there in 1492.
Listifer Columbus.
That is probably the most liked list meme I've ever posted.
I believe it is.
That did numbers right there.
It is. And Sarah Jacobs, thank you so much, Habibi. Happy Thanksgiving, Habibi Bros. This is a great stream that could only happen in America, real America. Also, 100 scratches for the president, Earn Hashmi. Alhamdulillah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll count them.
Thank you so much, Habibi. And it's on it, and that's very true. I mean, you're not going to see us on Saudi Arabia Air. Probably not even Lebanon. I mean, that's absolutely true. United States is great.
100% true.
100%. And another thing that is very weird in the way things get reported is the Waukesha or Waukesha massacre that happened.
What? You did not just call it that.
Waukesha.
It is, sir. It is Waukesha.
Waukesha.
Oh, it is, sir. It is Waukesha.
Waukesha.
Oh, it is Waukesha.
Waukesha. Okay.
You
In
have to say
Waukesha.
Waukesha, sir.
Waukesha.
Wonderful.
So essentially what happened 100%. Damn straight, Blake. What happened in that place was Daryl, what was his last name? Daryl Brooks. Daryl Brooks intentionally ran his car through their Thanksgiving parade, injuring 67, missing it by 2, and murdering, I think the sixth victim died. I think there's a total of 6 right now who have been murdered.
The last one was an 8-year-old.
Yeah, an 8-year-old kid. And what is really insane about this is how this doesn't get nowhere near the same media attention. They all tweeted, "Oh, there was an incident." Once they found out the race of this guy, Daryl Brooks, they all went silent. Nobody else was doing anything.
There was a lot.
The only person.
Yeah.
No,
I was just gonna say I saw the speculation in the beginning of it being like, what's the likelihood that this person was a Trump supporter?
Oh yeah, or it was
like,
white or something like that.
Politicization, like this shit is terrible. Like always wait 24 hours.
You got to. They're no different than people who go straight to saying it's like a Muslim that did a terrorist attack.
Right.
Just wait until you hear reports that he said Allahu Akbar. It doesn't take long. But
oh, I gotta bring Ernie upstairs. Spencer, get in here.
Go for it.
I mean, I was just gonna show this tweet just because this is what we were talking about. Like this is the type this is what we're talking about of like just being trash at their job and like this dude. I don't even know what he does. Iron Stash. I don't even know who he is. But like this crap. What is this? Why is this even a tweet to even put out?
Right, and it shouldn't be. And it's really it really showcases exactly what the media is. They want to put their own bias into a story that has no place of them having their bias within that story, or they try to cover or hide an aspect of the story that was happening. And it's just absolutely disgusting the way they do it, because they say it was a incident.
Yeah, it's an accident, incident, crash.
All of that. And they go after the only reporter or reporters that went to go look into this guy's past. Instead of talking about how this was an insane killing spree. That's what this was. This was a killing spree. This guy intentionally went to go kill, and he killed multiple people.
Also, wasn't this guy also out on bail for
$1,000? While Kyle Rittenhouse his bail was set at $2 million. $2 million.
And his attorneys, Linwood and John Pierce at the time, kept him in prison to raise money for themselves. Absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely fucking disgusting. Linwood is like a fucking is absolute disgusting disgrace.
Yeah.
And he was out, and the district attorney office essentially sent out 100%. Sent out a note or like a letter saying, "Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to do that.
Oopsie.
We didn't mean to send it. Oopsie."
We're
And
sorry.
We're sorry.
We're
sorry. Sorry. We're sorry.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Spencer? There you go. We're sorry.
Is deeply sorry. And it's just absolutely enraging that they do it this way. They want to put their stuff into what happened with Kyle Rittenhouse and make Kyle Rittenhouse out to be the most demonist fucking piece of shit you can find on this earth. And then when a piece of shit like Daryl Brooks comes along, they're completely silent. They're fucking cowards. They're absolute fucking cowards. And
actually, I will say this: the best response I've seen from anybody with any sort of platform, who unfortunately has me blocked, is Deborah Messing. She says we need to call it.
Surprisingly,
she said we need to call it a massacre. Call it by its name, Waukesha massacre.
Massacre.
Is, you know,
exactly what it was.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. And you know, I mean, there's not a whole lot to be said really about it, but I will have to say this. There's actually video of this guy talking about himself pimping out, I want to say, a stepdaughter. I actually have a clip of it. Let's watch.
Fall out all of a sudden. Now I'm a pedophile. Let me explain that. 10 years ago, 2006, I caught a case with my oldest daughter's mama. Yes, my baby mama. She's from Oakland. I was busting moves in Nevada. I meet the bitch. She says she want to get down, so I'm pimping on the bitch. I'll take her to Nevada. You know what I'm saying? I get cracked. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the bitch was 16 at the time. She gave a statement to the police and told them, yeah, she was hoeing, that I was pimping, and that she was 16, and that I didn't know that. Okay?
That clip courtesy of our Habibi, our cherished Habibi, Eliza Blue. Now, she brings up a very good point about how the fuck is somebody who has been busted on that particular charge even just allowed to walk the streets?
Right.
Pimping out your own daughter who's underage.
Stepdaughter. And
not even stepdaughter. Daughter. He said baby mama. That's his daughter.
Holy shit. And how do you not know she's 16?
Or maybe not his stepdaughter. I have no idea. Maybe not.
Maybe not his daughter.
I feel like he would have known the age of his daughter, but then again, I mean,
you never know.
There's some pretty bad people out there.
You never know. I mean, the guy could have.
That's not 69. Again. Is not, you know, whatever. LCO Fieldho, thank you for the super chat. Says take some jet fuel money. Will it melt still beams?
Inshallah, because if it doesn't, then it's useless. But you don't start a video out like that. It's like, hold off. Look, I just want to say I'm not a pedo, but
yeah.
You don't work for the Lincoln Project? What?
Well, no, he said baby mama, but like, again, the way that he is discussing his daughter, saying, how was I supposed to know she was 16? That's your fucking daughter.
It just makes no sense. Dan, thank you very much. Breaking, the perpetrator of the Waukesha. I feel like this is the name of a stripper. Massacre has been hired by the Lincoln Project.
Yes. Either way,
Waukesha. Everybody take your ones.
Faye puts it, you know, bluntly and succinctly. Can we just all agree that pimping out your daughter or stepdaughter is all wrong? Exactly. That's kind of, yes.
I agree 100%.
Kate says it sounded like it was his baby's mom that he met when she was 16. No, the daughter's mother was 16, Siraj.
And
okay, so I'm just a boomer.
Wait,
I can't get.
He pimped her out? So he pimped out the. Okay, this is just getting weird.
Mom.
Anyways.
Either way, pimping out something. He pimped out another woman who was underage.
Problem.
Yeah. And Chris Duke comes in here and says, what is this stream? It is, look, Thanksgiving Eve. This is I am dying. Jay Dresses up like Jen Yazaki, and Spencer is turning, what is it, 12?
19, but nice try.
All right, perfect. And how old is your sister?
Canceled.
That's again not old enough, obviously.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to stop that right now. But what about your mom?
Jay, you're going to make him quit. And he's gone. Jay's all gone.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, where did you go then?
No.
I placed him in Gitmo.
No, Spence took me off.
Muted him. All right. What else do we got? Wow.
The next one, the next story that we're going to be going over is what are we thinking?
No, this is what I wanted to highlight here, Jay. This is all sorts of fucked up. Do you not see this? They blurred the seal. They blurred the presidential
Well,
seal.
take out the
Chiron?
The banner. Take out the banner so they can see
Take
it.
out the banner. Yeah. Let's play that one more time.
God damn it, Spencer.
Spencer.
What are you talking about? We just told take off the banner, Spencer. Thank you. And he's trying.
So you see how they blurred the seal there?
Why did they blur it like that?
Aren't you missing the fact that her arm went through his head also? You're missing that part.
People are talking about how it was CGI based, and I don't know. But the reason I bring this up is because I got fact checked by Reuters and George Takei
and Ass News.
What?
And Ass News.
Oh, ASS News. Yes, thank you. I got fact checked by them for simply making the troll that the presidential seal is blurred because Joe Biden isn't really the president. I got 2 articles and a video dedicated to that.
So good.
I can't. I don't need. I mean, like, Jay, people are just too fucking bored.
Where would we be without these fact checkers, man? Where would we be? I mean, if they didn't fact check you, Russia and China would think that you were absolutely correct and then attack. That's what would have happened. So if it wasn't for them saving our nation by fact checking you, we would all be speaking Chinese, a hybrid of Chinese and Russian right now.
Thank you.
Look at this dick face. Look at this dick face. Look, I swear to fucking God, every fact checker looks like a dick. Every one of them. Every single one of them is a dick face motherfucking son of a gahba whose mother was fucked by donkeys while pregnant with him. That's why they got the indent to make it look like a dick.
I don't know what to do with that information, Jay.
Just let it sit. Let it sit. And then you
start
right understanding.
Let it sit right on my face, and then
that right on your face. Look at this dick. Look at it. Look at this dick.
Yo, that's Glenn Kessler. I had no idea he looked like that. I mean, I always know him by his Twitter photo you see here on the top left, but man, that's rough.
It is. Imagine looking like this through life and be like, "Oh, I'm always right."
Yeah.
Fuck you and fuck that other guy too. Their job now is just to be, they just come up and be like, oh, I'm sorry. No. The president misspoke. No. This is what he actually meant. No. You're missing context. You're missing context when he said he will never ban fracking. You're missing context when he said he wasn't going to stop the pipeline. You're missing context. No, you really are. These fucking people. Biden is nothing. He is a shell of just a face, while all of these fucking far leftists that they're putting into these positions are taking over and pushing these things. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, Daniel Dell tweets out in one Fox interview this week, Trump said gas was $1.87 when he left office. In a second Fox interview, he said it was $1.83 or $1.86. The actual national average at the time was $2.39. Well, what the fuck is it now, Dan?
Thank you, you hero, you fucking hero. And not one of them have went back to state how much of a lie that Biden said he was not going to ban fracking was. How much of a lie all of that stuff is, and is in direct. It's the direct effect on the prices that we are seeing now in oil and gas. And it was hilarious because yesterday I was talking to my dad, and my dad worked in the gas industry in the UAE, and he was laughing his fucking ass off,
right?
As is tradition,
right?
Of course.
Yep.
And he was laughing his ass off when he read that they were asking OPEC to, they were releasing like 30 million or 50 million barrels from the reserve. And he's like, this is not even what they do in a day in Saudi Arabia. This is not even what they do in a fucking day. This is not going to do anything. And we had the not the press secretary, but the energy secretary, the secretary of energy or whatever the fuck that place is, saying that she has no idea how much oil America uses in a day. No idea. And we had none of these fucking smug pieces of fucking garbage pundits that would go in so hard on that Texas guy. What was his name?
Rick Perry.
Yeah, they would go so hard on Perry if he ever said some stupid shit like that. And he said plenty of stupid shit. And none of them, not a peep from any one of these motherfuckers that went on 11 last in the last 4 years.
Rick Perry said far dumber things when he was running for president than he ever said as energy secretary. In fact, he was a pretty competent energy secretary. He kept his head down. And in fact, he created some meme-worthy material. Do you remember when he went out to the Middle East?
Or like Dancing of the Stars?
Yeah, he's like chilling on a sand dune.
Oh
like
man,
sunset,
looking good.
And then he like wears a not a thobe, but what's the kafaya?
Kafaya.
And he's holding like a Saudi sword. And
he looked pretty good too, the way he did it. Yeah.
Daniel G, aka Daniel Whitmer, says, "Hey, shout out the former governor of Michigan. She was dog shit as governor, so I'm not surprised she's dog shit in the federal government too. That is Jennifer Granholm, right?
Right. I don't know why dog shit is always coming out of Michigan, Daniel. Except for your mom. She's a saint, and God, that ass.
What's the first cough in a while? I've been holding it down. I've been holding it together.
You've been doing pretty well. You've been doing it strong. I'm very, very proud of you.
Been doing my throat exercises, loosening the throat.
There you go.
Loosening it
there you
up.
go.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be done.
So let's see. Oh yeah. So inflation's going up. Basically, the cost of the Thanksgiving dinner is going up by what? $1 more. And people are introducing Thanksgiving bouncers and getting COVID tests before you walk into the house. Look, I'm not going to police anybody on what they do for Thanksgiving. You want to do it, that's on you. But, miss me with that bullshit. I will never go to one of those fucking Thanksgiving gatherings if I'm going to be taking a fucking COVID test. Or you got a fucking bouncer. Oh, if you're asking like proof of vaccination, fuck out of here.
I'm not going to go to any of those parties. I'm not going to do any of that shit. That stuff is so fucking disgusting. It's so stupid.
Yeah. So, Jay, just like the other day, Anthony Fauci said, at least, I don't know who he said this to, but he said that the idea of you getting a booster is going to basically create a situation where anybody who had 2 shots will no longer be considered fully vaccinated.
Right.
To which I got
that's coming.
Yeah. To which I got very pissed off about. And the reason why is because they're constantly moving the goalposts on this. And as soon as I say, oh, they're always, the federal government's always going to like move the goalposts on X, Y, and Z, whether it be, you're fully vaccinated, you get the booster. Oh, but you didn't get the next booster after that, so you can't really be fully vaccinated. They're just going to constantly do it. The booster after that and the booster after that. To which I said, basically, the government's never going to stop this. They're always going to tell you that you're not fully vaccinated. You have to keep getting the vaccine. It's going to basically come to the point where you're, if they're not mandating it, at least you're shamed or ostracized if you don't get it. Me pushing back on this, basically everybody's now calling me an anti-vaxxer, Jay. If the government is telling you to do, if the government tells you to jump, these motherfucking sheep will say how high. That is the level of where their mental capability is. They truly just cannot think for themselves.
They can't, it's insane. Like they are totally into 100% whatever the government wants them to do. It's God damn it.
Yeah, Spencer, if you could find, I don't know if Spencer can find this. People were trying to use this shit against me like this was some sort of fucking dunk, and I can't find it right now, but
Which
maybe
one?
I can. It's the one where I was pushing back on the vaccine booster. Let me find the fucking. It's gonna take forever. Fun times, fine. Right, Habibis?
But I mean, the booster is always going to be more and more. People are going to want the booster more and more, and it's just insane. They don't want you to have individual. They don't want you to have individual responsibility,
choice, liberty.
They don't want it. And the people who are totally into and want to jump into whatever the government wants them to do, they're not man enough. They're not responsible enough, and they're not strong enough to hold responsibility over their own actions. They're the type of people who will cheat on their girlfriend and then blame the girlfriend for them cheating. That's who they are. They're pieces of shit.
Oh, all right. Well, Spencer found it. So I tweeted out in response to Dr. Fauci said the booster doses of the COVID vaccine may become the standard for full vaccination. And I responded that people give the government an inch and the government takes a fucking mile. They'll never stop. They'll never say you're fully vaxxed until you get the next booster and then the next one, etc. That's where this all is heading. The government doesn't ever want to relinquish control over your life. And people got upset by that. A lot of people did. But people don't want to actually admit that this is all about government control.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not about public health. It's not about public safety. And I specifically alluded to the Patriot Act after 9/11. And Jay, the argument by the government was that, oh, we're doing this for public safety. We want to make sure that nobody ever commits a terrorist act on American soil again. So we're gonna just like launch this massive police state. You get no privacy, but we're not telling you that. We're just gonna go ahead and do it.
You can't be against it because it's called the Patriot Act.
Exactly. It's got Patriot in the name.
It's never going to end. It's never going to stop. COVID was the best thing to happen for the government to be completely in control of your life. They want what's happening in Australia to happen.
And again, I am not even encouraging vaccine hesitancy. Get the vaccine if you want to get the vaccine.
Oh, get the booster if you want the booster.
Yeah, get the booster if you want to get the booster. I'm just saying, if you are going to constantly simp for the government like this, you're going to lick their boots and say, "Oh, do what the government tells you to do." You're a statist. You just want the government to impose all. You want people's liberties completely gone. You want everybody to just obey.
Yes,
that's not how life works.
It is.
Damon says, if anyone knows about giving an inch, it's Siraj. Hell yeah, or more like 2 inches.
Barely.
1.5 on a good day.
Heyo. Did you see the tweet I made on the Fox tweeted out a baseball stat Did you see my tweet on it?
I didn't see it.
Go see it. We showed it in the beginning, but you were coughing up like a dick.
How long?
Yeah. No, you were coughing out a dick.
I was coughing out a dick, yes.
Yeah, because my dick's only 3 inches, so it gets stuck in your throat. It happens.
It's hairy.
Yes. So if you go to my page, you'll see it.
Are you talking about the fox? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Hold on.
Can you see my tweet?
This one? Why would they do this?
I had to see your reaction on this.
Why?
It's too good. It's too good.
Oh, my
Right before
God.
Thanksgiving. Right before Thanksgiving.
Amazing. Habibi, since this is a shortened show, we're going to get to our favorite segment of all, and that is Ask Us Anything. So, Habibis, go ahead, ask us your questions. We're just going to keep this light. Jane Z Style says, what the fuck is this? I don't know. If it's Dan Wants Pizza says, stingrays can't melt steel beams. Blake says, vaccine song, lib.
You have to pay $69 to play the vaccine song.
No, they have to pay they have to pay. Well, actually, yeah. What is it now? I keep forgetting. Don't they have to pay? They have to pay to watch it, or pay to get us to not watch it?
No, pay us to watch it because they monetize the video. We make no money.
Oh yeah, that's right. But again, it was demonetized in the beginning as soon as we played the Habibi Power Hour song. So
I got the vaccine, you got the vaccine, they got the vaccine, we got the vaccine. We can get back to normal, let me inform you, let's all get the vaccine. It's about community immunity. I'm talking unity for you and me. If Doc says it's good, then trust me, it's good. Now let's all get the vaccine. I'm the king of rock. There is none higher. DMC, I will inspire. Time for us to trust and not debate. The vaccine, believe it's safe to take. 9 out of 10 people won't get sick. That's 90% effective and legit. This COVID thing is real and it will find you. It's killing our people. Let me remind you. Back in the days, there was polio, smallpox. Back in the days, measles and mumps, man. Back in the days, but because of the vaccines, none of those days. Vaccines, they work to trigger immunity. 2 shots, we got antibody security. We gotta act now. No need to wait. Get your vaccine before it's too late. For real.
just beautiful every single time. Anthony Rivera says shortened like Jay. Yep, this episode is shortened like Jay. Indeed. Hey, baby.
Yes, seriously.
Con next week. Absolutely.
Yes.
Can discuss
I was actually gonna DM Faye and put us all in a group chat. Well, we already are in, but talk about Habibi Con for next should be around June.
Inshallah. And so when it warms up. Now Steve says, will there be a vaccine mandate for Habibi Con? The only mandate is if you can memorize and recite the lyrics to the vaccine song that we just watched.
Oh, and also your mom and
what?
Their mom. The admission into it is for my tongue to lick their mom's ass.
That too. Hobby says, I started singing the vaccine song to my wife the other day just to make her mad because it was stuck in my head. I blame Siraj for all of this. That's
exactly who you should blame. Is Siraj. 100%.
Janice says, Habibi Khan, make it real.
It's going
Habibi
to.
Khan, it is real. It's in all, Habibi Khan lives in all of us.
We had our very first Habibi Khan in DC.
Amit Habibi says, update. Siraj's wife left him for playing the song. You know, I don't think I've played the song once for Emily. I probably should get on that. Nate Beebe said, oh, hold up. What?
Spencer
getting in here. Nate Beebe says, would you 6'9" Jen Rubin?
Well, no, but Jen Rubin, please come on,
yes.
Habibi Bros. Jen,
yes, please. Jen,
please.
I'm
Jen,
asking,
Habibti.
please.
Habibti, please come on.
Inshallah.
You can sit on Siraj's face the whole time.
Inshallah.
Please, Habibti.
Mo, I'm gonna clip that cold open and send it to her. See if she likes it.
Yes, see what she says.
Seriously, she says. Daniel G says, "Dumb shit of the week." Spencer Sachs for hanging out with Siraj and getting COVID a second time. Oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, it's weird because I've never gotten more trolling for being gay than hanging out with Spencer than I have with Jay. I think that's I think there's a racial angle to that.
I think so too. I mean, we even cuddled.
And people were like, no, that's completely normal.
A brown guy and a white guy? No, thank you.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's two white guys. That's what they want.
Faye says, okay, why am I being ignored for the second week in a row? Rude.
Ignored? We're talking to you. What are you talking about, Faye? I wouldn't want that. With you in control of the space lasers? No.
Exactly. Fuzzy! Jay, you want to get this one?
Happy Thanksgiving, you libs. Does Jay get to sit at the grown-up table, or does he have to sit with the kids at the fold-out tables? I'm sure it's tough for someone so small to reach the turkey. Well, luckily, Fuzzy, I sit on your mom's lap, and when I get the turkey, I also wash it down with her breast milk.
Rachel Kaplan says, Siraj, play the Energy Secretary oil song. I think I have that right here.
Oh, here we go.
So fool, I reject your rule. We gotta leave you in the ground. I'm out of the door with my foot to the floor. We gotta leave you in the ground. Gasoline, gasoline, you're driving me insane. Gasoline, gasoline, the world's aflame. Gasoline, gasoline, I found someone new. Someone better than you.
Ooh, that's my shit.
The only drilling you should do is this tongue in your mom's ass.
Around the world, countries are racing to phase out gasoline cars.
Gotta go quick, electric. Change the way we move around. Gotta go quick, electric. Change the way we move around. I got a new love, an electric.
Wait, did it just end?
I don't know. But honestly, seeing somebody like that, that is the energy secretary going in and saying that we got to leave oil in the ground. Like, where do these motherfuckers think people get the energy to build the batteries for their stupid electric cars? Where do they think they get the energy to charge their fucking electric cars? These people make me absolutely fucking sick. Like, I am so disgusted by these people. Every fucking year, every 4 to 10 years, they're like a death cult. That's what these people are. They're in a death cult. And every time the date is missed, they push it out more. And they push it out more. And they push it out more. And then they say, you have to make the sacrifices while they fly on private jets and drive their fucking cars. They get drove around in bulletproof Hummers and shit and GMC fucking SUVs that run on fucking diesel.
Can I also say, Jay, that not drilling oil is incredibly Islamophobic too? Because
absolutely.
That is the main export.
Absolutely. And then they go and demand that these other countries lower their prices for them. Why? Why the fuck should they do it? Fuck you, you idiots. Why should they do it? Absolutely not. I don't think any of those countries should lower their prices because you're a fucking idiot. We were energy independent. We were energy independent. We didn't have to go to any of these fuckers and ask them for more oil or anything like that. And then, because the president lied about no more fracking or wasn't going to stop the pipeline, we're in the situation we're in now, where he's out there begging Russia and begging fucking Iran and begging Saudi Arabia not to raise their prices or to lower their prices for us or to produce more for us. so we can have it at a cheaper price. We already have the capability of doing it. We have the capability. We have the technology. We have the capability. We have every resource available to us to do it. And who's paying for it? The working class people. That's who's paying for it. There's no person driving around in a Ferrari that gives a fuck that they're paying $6 a gallon. Nobody. Not one fucking fuck liberal in Los Angeles right now who rides a bike everywhere because he's a fucking piece of shit is worried or cares about what's happening with the gas prices. Well, and also he's not worried because he's going to be homeless in a couple of months probably anyways. But it is just absolutely fucking disgusting that these people do not live in the reality of the world we live in right now. They live in some fantasy fucking world thinking that we're all going to die in like 2 years. And these people are fucking idiots. Absolutely
Jay,
fucking stupid.
That's probably the most angry I've ever seen somebody get over gas. Arguably so.
Because they lie about it every fucking year.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and they lie about it every 10 fucking years as it's going. And they lie about it to make your life worse. Your life isn't better because of their lies.
It's that Sonny Bunch article. The environmentalists make great movie villains because they want to make your real life worse.
Exactly. Because environmentalists are pieces of fucking shit. Oh, we need more windmills.
I gotta say, basically everything I've seen almost coming from, not everything, but there's a good chunk of things that I've seen where like everything that they accuse their opposition of doing, they are guilty of themselves.
Oh, it's and like tenfold.
Every single fucking time. Yeah, it's even more egregious. And like you have John Kerry, who's like the fucking oh my god, what is this? Oh god, what is this?
Why is it spazzing out? Can you please stop it? Jesus, holy shit. Why did it make her black too? Like, I don't understand why it made her black. When all it was doing was putting her face on mine. Like, I'm not that dark. Why did it make her black? It's just absolutely fucking insane. Is it because of my beard? Brown.
Siraj gaslighting Jay. Ooh, that's good. No, I just was gonna say that every single thing, you know, you have John Kerry, who's like this climate ambassador, flies a fucking private jet everywhere he goes.
Right.
You have these climate conferences where you
could just do it with Zoom.
You have all of these like VIPs flying private or basically flying in any way, shape, or form to a particular location to have this fucking circle jerk conference, and they could easily do this shit all virtual.
Yep.
All
100%. God damn it.
Essentially. Mary says that's my boy.
Yep. And they could have done it on all virtually. And he wants you to not use your air conditioner. And he wants now people not to have 2 refrigerators. Everyone could just have 1 refrigerator. And all of these type of sacrifices that they're expecting you to make while they're not even doing it themselves. Not one of them is lifting their fucking finger in order to make this better. If this was such a dire situation, Siraj.
Yes.
We are going to all die in 10 years if we don't do, or in 4 years if we don't do something on about climate change. Who are the most, like, if we don't do something now about climate change and China keeps on telling you to go fuck yourself, what are we supposed to do? If we're all going to die, shouldn't we nuke China? Shouldn't we like sanction the shit out of China because they're destroying the world? Shouldn't we have to do any of these things? Why is it that we are forcing our own citizens to live in shit while China is over there being the worst perpetrator on this?
Yeah, I mean, again, in 2019, I wrote an article about how China was found basically in violation of a 1987 Montreal Accord about emitting trichlorofluoromethane, which is the single worst element or compound or whatever gas to be emitted into the ozone. It actually deteriorates the ozone layer faster than any other carbon compound. So the fact that China said that they weren't going to emit that and ended up emitting a huge chunk of it from their manufacturing plants, they have no respect for international agreements. And I never really expected them to. But on top of that, Jay, why should we all have to pay for their fucking malicious deeds on the rest of the world? Fuck them. Fuck the Chinese Communist Party. They can eat a bag of dicks, Jay.
Yes,
all of the Chinese Communist Party and any of their enablers too can eat a bag of dicks.
Yes, which is LeBron James, Biden, and all of these other, and Disney, all of Hollywood. Every single one of these fucking people that want to come up and start talking about how America is so racist and oppressive and stuff while they go and suck Z's dick. Like it's honestly the complete hypocrisy that they showcase themselves and pretending that there's some moral authorities and telling us how to live our lives while they're literally sucking Z's dick in front of everybody.
Now do the tennis player that they taped the video of.
Oh yeah, I haven't even had a chance to even talk. I haven't even had a chance to take a glance at that. We might have to talk about that next week, especially since I said this was going to be a shortened episode. And Frostbite basically calling us out, being like, "Okay, everyone, this shortened episode of HBH has been extended so Jay can get his raw, unfiltered thoughts so that you can't really get anywhere else out." So, Habibis, with that, I think it's time that we all bid adieu for the evening. Hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Jay, what are you eating first, ass or turkey?
I'm actually working Thanksgiving, but I will be eating ass in the morning, tomorrow morning, and then working. I'm actually going to go get Popeyes right now, and that is going to be my Thanksgiving dinner.
Excellent.
I love you, Habibis, and I really do hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I love you all. And
hope you all have a good night. Spencer,
thank you so
much, and thanks for jumping in on the what's it called? The cold open. You're terrible, but we'll get you there.
Yeah. Also, we're going to go and play some games with the Platinum Habibis. We're going to play some Super Smash Brothers.
Hell yeah!
Join us on Patreon and join us.
Habibis, peace it. Happy Thanksgiving. Masalama.
Masalama.
Peace it.